Yeah, no, there's nothing that needs to be said other than just what you're reading in my face right now. Honestly, the mood speaks for itself. Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. I am the Logician, joined by / joining Silver Wings yet again. Wonderful, breathtaking introduction there, Silver. Never change.
Nothing else planned! We're being shot at!
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It's also your personal problem.
You know what? I think that's the perfect transition over to the actual gameplay. So
Yeah,
we're
honestly,
playing
that sounds
Halo
about right.
again.
Yeah.
Against our better judgment.
What did I... Oh, okay. I don't know where I went. That's fine. We're okay. I survived. I am also not entirely positive where we're supposed to be shooting this thing. The gun?
Yeah, the gun would be a good start.
But hi, welcome Torres, Koshe, and Cloudy to our chat. I appreciate you.
Ah, my word.
I don't know if I'm doing anything. I really don't. It's also not shooting me, it's just really mad at you, even though I'm right here. Am I sure what? Koshe.
Like, I mean, it seems to be moving things along bit by bit.
I shot one of its turrets off the side, and that's about as far as I got.
Well, I mean, progress is progress is progress. Also, please do let us know how the actual, like, stream footage is, like, looking and sounding, like, especially from my end, because OBS apparently is not good at letting me know when my streams are shitting themselves in real time.
Thank you, Torres. I would meant to thank you earlier, but someone was talking over you.
Wow. Wow, I see how it is.
I'm out of ammo.
Yeah. Ah, my word.
Okay, good. Apparently it's looking good on your end.
That's good. I took a few steps to try and ensure that things would go relatively smoothly. Of course, they started smoothly the last time we did this. They did not stay smooth. So we will just have to see where things go. Also, if you're hearing the cries of banshees in the background on my end, that's just one of Lorelei's minions having another fucking possessive episode.
I don't hear anything.
Good. That's a good sign that my audio settings are ideal enough to leave out the cries of the fucking otherworldly. Of course, I say that, but here you are.
To be fair, though, I'm using my own mic, not yours.
Yeah. God damn it.
Have I mentioned how much I hate some of the fights in this game? They just seem so unnecessary and redundant.
A little bit.
Granted, this thing is smoking a little, so maybe we're getting somewhere? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you were smart, you would be too.
Honestly, you're not even wrong.
Would have taken some of the edge off it, if nothing else.
I have my space pistol, well, space revolver again.
Is that what they're calling it now? In my day, they called it the Devil's Lettuce.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
I know. I'm being facetious.
What do you mean, being?
Fair enough.
It's your default setting.
And? Then detract from me being facetious. just because it's my normal state. Like, clearly, you never watched Digimon.
I did not, in fact, actually.
Well, there you go. I'll never understand the people who are like, you have to either like Pokemon or Digimon. Like,
I'm getting a delay now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting dropped frames in OBS.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you as well for joining us, Avery.
The only way I know how to fix that is by restarting my OBS.
I mean, we did also just recently, and by recently I mean like 5 minutes ago, update OBS, so that could be part of the problem. Ah, my word.
Okay, I'm going to end my stream real quick, and I'll be right back.
That's entirely fair.
I'm just gonna wedge myself in a corner here.
Yeah. But to everyone watching my stream, does everything look and sound semi-stable for the time being? Oh, God. Wow. They really just said, hey, you know that annoying boss fight you just had? What if we doubled up? From Software loves doing that. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh.
Okay, are we back? I think we might be back.
Yeah. I mean, I would leave that to your audience to elaborate on.
Yeah, how we doing, Cloudy?
Oh, God.
Cool, I'm gonna... Yeah, that's why I went offline real quick, Cloudy, because I was getting dropped frames in OBS, so I had to restart OBS. Oh, there's two of these bastards at once!
Yeah, it took you this long to notice?
I was busy with my OBS!
Fair enough, but I was also actively saying, oh look, they doubled up.
Yeah, but again, distracted by fixing my shit. I wasn't paying attention to you.
Fair enough. Distracted does not necessarily equate to being deaf, but hey, more power to you.
No, but sometimes those of us with audio processing issues will block out everything else when we're doing something.
Fair enough.
God damn, you're so ableist sometimes.
Wow. I'm autistic. You can't even make that argument. Let's see here.
I have something big and destructive, so, we're gonna hope for the best here.
Yeah. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. You can be ableism about ableism. You know, that is a fair point. Fair enough, Koche.
That was Cloudy, but okay.
No, the red is Koche in my chat.
Did you read the name?
Yes, Cochet VVVV, : you can be ableism about ables that aren't your own.
Oh, shared chat is off. That's why I don't see it.
Oh, well...
Because in my screen, AV said something very similar.
Oh, do I have to turn that back on? One moment.
I think I might just have to rejoin.
Alright, well, let me open that again. Start sharing chat. There we go.
Hold on, I'm just shooting something.
Alright.
Okay, I killed everything.
I guess that's
I'm not gonna touch that.
What?
I'm not gonna touch it.
I'm so confused.
I killed 75% of what was happening while you were distracted.
I just destroyed both of the ships. What are you talking about?
Well, I killed the gunners.
That's not 75%. Whatever.
Moving on. Okay, there's your comment. And, you know, that is also a fair point, AB. Fair enough. Anyway. You have a button to push.
I don't even see the button.
It's
over here.
glowing in blue.
I was looking. To be fair, I was shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be more ads because I restarted.
Yeah.
it's safe. Or you'll delete me, right? Good luck with that. Yes, it worked. No, there's not a problem. 3, 2, 1. We're done.
It's never done.
Explain this to me. I waited 6 months. I've done everything you've asked. I was supposed to be deleted.
Thanks for the sub, Avy.
Absolutely. Thank you very much,
You
Avery.
could not have done it without me. None of it.
I think Avy only did it to kill the ads.
Fair enough.
Try me.
But I appreciate it either way.
He's gone. Dead. All that's left are echoes, and sooner or later they'll be gone too.
Will they?
Are you two alive? All the spiders are shutting down. You did that, right? Did we win or what?
He's ready for pickup. You can leave me here.
I can't do that.
I'm not giving you a choice. Try not to get him killed too.
Okay, let's get out.
Chief? Chief? A Spartan killer. He doesn't stand a chance.
Track it.
Already doing it.
Open
Someone
the gate.
kidnapped your puppy.
Find somewhere close.
No, my puppy!
Why?
Okay, it's kind of simple, but risky.
We save him or die trying.
There's a pretty high chance that could happen. It's hard to lock down the coordinates.
Do it.
Portal's open!
How dare they? They took my puppy.
I mean, to be fair, this is how most John Wick situations start up.
Honestly, you're not even wrong. Oh, is this guy again?
Yeah. You know, the overarching antagonist of the game.
My mom's ex-boyfriend.
I serve you, Harbinger.
The auditorium is partially rebuilt.
And that is enough.
I do not know.
Find out. Problem. I am losing patience with her.
I need to take a screenshot of this guy and send it to my mom. Be like, doesn't he look like your ex?
Was a success.
To be fair, this is the epitome of Florida, man.
Will come. Sure.
Oh no, my puppy!
What is this space orc guy? Basically the leader of a group of space pirates left over from the fucking cult that we destroyed in the first trilogy.
You have earned it.
No, leave my puppy alone! This one's almost Silver's daddy.
Yeah. You know? You didn't have to go right for the roots, Koshe.
That was so funny.
Damn it. I got locked in the deep freeze again.
Again?
It happens more than I care to admit.
If you say so. I prefer logical. I do what it takes to ensure...
Oh look, the war criminal.
Yeah. I mean, that's not narrowing it down in this series.
You made an AI of yourself, Catherine. Yourself.
Is there a better candidate?
Just roll with it, Cloudy. Koshe just says unhinged things all the time.
Yeah.
Sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means
I mean,
sacrificing
honestly
yourself
speaking, that's relatively tame for
to
Koshe.
accomplish.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Now you know, like, yeah, no, absolutely. Emmett and Koshe are peas in a pod.
Living creatures of the galaxy, hear this message. Those of you who listen will not be struck.
You wait this long to give her clothes.
You will no
Yeah.
longer know hunger.
And it was only after she became a dictator.
I know.
Created have come to rejuvenate. However, for those who refuse our
I mean, to be fair, it's pretty difficult to take a dictator seriously when they're wearing the Emperor's new clothes.
it will burn hot.
You mean her hooter hammock? Yeah, I agree.
What I was implying was that she was wearing nothing, but if we want to go with hooter hammock, then sure.
That's always what it looked like to me.
Fucking hooter hammock.
I like... You know, a hammock for the hooters.
Yeah, I mean, it's
What
pretty
else would it mean?
self-explanatory, Avi. I'm not sure what your problem is. Try to keep up. Like, maybe the issue is you haven't been hammocking your hooters this whole time.
That is close.
Did you see that?
We passed right through a data cluster. I guess it did feel... I don't know. Real?
Just on the ground like pores.
I know.
Where now?
I don't know. There's a lot of noise down here. Or up here. Or just here. We need to find some place to break through. Figure out where we are.
God. Alright, so I just need to make a quick adjustment here. Really? You didn't think I'd feel that?
Oh no, I knew you'd know. I wanted you to know.
Bitch.
You love me.
God.
You question why, but you do.
I question a lot of things. It's kind of my, well, thing.
In trees like owls. I love you guys. Never change.
Let's see here. Basic.
I miss the robot weapons so much. They were so cool.
I guess if I gotta go with this, then. Are we talking about boots? I mean, ¿por qué no los dos, Amy? Must you approach everything from such a limited standpoint?
So initially I was talking about boobs. I was using the term hooters for boobs because, you know, the restaurant. But there's another term for owls is also hooters, so it could be both.
Stop confusing me. Start educating yourself. Maybe you'll be less confused.
No, 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 no. That's cooter with a C. Just saying. Cooters are boobies. Cooters is the other thing.
Yeah. Also, I assume you heard that Hooters is going out of business.
Good.
Yeah.
I actually hadn't heard, but good.
Yes. Let's see. I'm trying to say, do I? Thank you.
Murder.
Again, we just need to start making merch with you screaming that.
We really do. You know what? I should just make like a 10 Starlight Redeem that's just called Murder.
Yeah. But what would you even do with it?
I would just yell murder.
Fair enough.
And people could use it whenever I'm murdering something on screen.
To be fair, when are you not?
Exactly, that's the point. That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah. Fair play.
Where'd you go? Oh, you're over there.
Yes. I mean, Avi raises a valid point. To be fair.
Yeah.
Ah, come on. Bitch. Oh.
That's why I hate that gun.
It's not particularly my favorite either. If I had more viable options, I would use them. They should have a merger. You know what? Wasn't there at some point, like... I think there was, like, an AMAB Hooters equivalent that was launched at some point within the last 10 years or so? I can't for the life of me remember what it was called. But it was literally like, what if Hooters but a bunch of like AMAB servers with like tight short shorts who are clearly packing.
To be fair, anyone can pack if you put a cup in there, just saying.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'm out of gun. Oh, I hate these so much.
spare a cup of gun?
Exactly.
To be fair, that is this game in a nutshell. I always think of that one fucking... that quote from the engineer from TF2. Like, how am I supposed to stop some big mean mother hubber from tearing me a structurally superfluous new behind? The answer? Use a gun. And if that don't work, use more gun.
Use more gun.
I mean, say what you want about TF2 and the community surrounding it, it still holds up a hell of a lot better than Overwatch or Overwatch 2.
Yeah, that's why Marvel Rivals was able to drive it into the ground so quickly.
Yeah. And even
Which I'm so happy it did that.
Yeah, and even Marvel Rivals is only going to stick around so long, I feel. It's definitely a fad streamer game, if there ever was one.
Probably.
Eventually, people are going to keep coming back to TF2 for that specific team-based shooter fix. Which reminds me, I found out about something very, very fucking interesting today. Apparently, Valve, during their most recent update, released the source code for TF2, and basically gave people permission to, like, fuck with it however they please, and use it to make their own games to sell on Steam.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you can basically use TF2's base code as the basis for whatever kind of game you want to make, and then sell it as your own thing. And you have Valve support.
I dig it.
Yeah, like in an era where there are multiple people trying to fucking like copyright game mechanics and shit like that, it's a breath of fresh air. Am I saying that Valve is the best game company in the world? Of course not. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Yes.
Logician, can you answer a question for me real quick?
Sure.
How come I destroyed all of those enemies? All of them?
There is
I'm
Chippendales,
just saying.
but was classified as a strip club, and there's not deemed as popular or family-friendly as Hooters. Yeah. Like, I mean, I feel like there was something similar to Chippendales that was released, but it was specifically meant to be like the AMAB Hooters. That's like how it was marketed.
We're close. There's a banished structure above us. It's big.
I like how my question to you was completely ignored.
Well, you said, like, answer a question in chat, and I looked in chat.
That's not what I said. I said answer a question for me.
Oh. Well, if you have a question, ask it.
I did ask it, but it was ignored, so whatever.
I apologize.
Barely. We need to help
Well,
them.
first, let's see how good your puppy's faring.
My puppy!
Have your attention, Spartan.
Give my puppy back.
Do I? You feel his pain. Each twist of my blade hurts you as much as him. He will not die.
The only thing I'm hurting from right now is your halitosis.
He will suffer until you stand.
Even through the hologram,
I don't know
which
what
is
that
a
is.
hell of an accomplishment. Halitosis is like terminally bad breath, essentially.
Our shared cry.
But he's a hologram.
I mean, that just says how bad a case it is, doesn't it?
Beaten from us, banished. It makes us strong.
Yeah, you can smell through the pixels. Exactly, Koshe.
Makes you weak.
Tallywhackers, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Avi.
Defeatable. Our time together is ending. I await our final fight.
But yes, it was Tallywhackers that I was trying to remember. Much appreciated, Avi. I couldn't easily, like, Google it right now. So yeah, Tallywhackers was supposed to be the AMAB Hooters.
The banished
Gotcha.
have found us. Chief, look out.
Just see here. Nothing worth picking up.
There we go.
Opened 2015, closed in 2016. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Now again, if they had just marketed it as Femboy Hooters, they probably would have had, you know, a better chance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know damn well they wouldn't have. I agree with Koshe.
Yeah, they wouldn't have because they're cowards.
No, we're saying they wouldn't have succeeded.
I don't know. Depends on where you marketed it.
That our society is way too, I don't know the specific word for it, but they're just women. It's normal to over-sexualize women, but it doesn't get done to men.
I'm just
and
saying.
so therefore there would be backlash.
I'm just saying, if you opened it in Portland, it would have seen a lot more general success. Well, you gotta strategize with your locations. Hey, would you get People who own Hooters don't know what Portland is. I hate that you're probably right. Which is ironic considering Portland is the one city in the United States that has the most strip clubs per capita.
See, nope, that was all
More
stuff.
than Las Vegas.
Wait, there's something ahead, out the window.
Ah! Hey, Solus, thanks for the cat ear redeem. I appreciate
Hey,
you.
thank you for joining us, Solus. Also, for those of you watching my stream, is everything still looking and sounding relatively smooth? Cannot bank off of
Mine as
people's
well.
shame and self-denial. Also, I'm sorry, you were saying, Silver?
But and mine as well because my stream was the one that had issues earlier. So
Ah, gotcha.
Not by sight, but by
okay,
sight.
cool. Thanks, Cloudy. I appreciate you.
Unknown,
Alright.
but the banished are diverting forces.
And
to
thank you
guard
for
the
answering on my
construction.
end,
If it's
Koshe.
rebuilt, I can only imagine their intention.
It won't be.
Let's see.
Yes, get me,
Ah.
my baby.
And unfortunately, nothing here that immediately appeals to me. Still have to be this for now. The whole reason Hooters was even a thing is because it was marketed as being playful and family friendly, so guys could get look at this without being. Did they actually try and market it as family friendly?
It's marketed as family, but you can bring your kids there.
You know?
The first and only time I ever stepped into a Hooters, I was 13, and I got so skeeved off by the whole thing, I never stepped in another one.
I mean, you can also technically bring your children to a funeral home. Should you do it? Probably not. You can technically bring your kids to work at the nuclear at a nuclear power plant. That doesn't necessarily make it a good idea.
Yeah, but that was their entire marketing, though, is that you're encouraged to bring your family there.
And I'm just saying the marketing department astronomically failed.
No, it didn't. That's why they were so successful for so long.
They weren't successful because of the fucking family-friendly shit. You know damn well that's not why they were successful.
Never mind.
Worked for decades.
See,
Yeah,
everyone's literally agreeing with me.
It worked, but it's not because it was family-friendly.
I see you. I check out the snipers.
Thank you. Always appreciated. Alright, let's see. We should probably check this side. Because it looks like there's also some additional weaponry over here. Oh, well, they got your
By the way,
revolver.
Yeah, I need more ammo for that.
Yeah.
You are being talked at in chat, by the way.
See,
There's like a whole wall of it.
You could come look at boobs and no one envisioned you as a guy. I very seriously doubt that people did not judge people for going to Hooters. Like, people know why people go to Hooters. I don't think anyone's going to not be judged by going to Hooters because it's the boob restaurant. Like, if you're going to get pizza or chicken wings, go to literally any other restaurant. No one's going to Hooters for the food. And if they are, I feel very sorry for them for not being exposed to generally good food. Also, I worry I may have led us back the way we came. Oh.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always an outlier, Solus. You know, the funny thing is that Lorelai is streaming with a friend in the other room, and I can only imagine just what's going through their minds hearing me rant about why no one goes to Hooters for food at the top of my lungs.
And, you know, you just refusing to listen to literally everyone in chat. But
I have mentioned this time and time again. I cannot engage in social, activities and videos game at the same time. I can either do one or the other. Is that a skill issue on my part? Absolutely, but the point remains. Family-friendly disguise is why it's like. See, my point of confusion here is that I don't even think it was disguised. It had women barely wearing it. Well, let me rephrase this: women and AFAB people wearing next to nothing, serving piss poor food. And specific demographics of AFAB people at that. I don't think there was any disguising at play. And I need to stress this because I know this delves dangerously close into me shaming the employees there. This is not a comment on the people who were employed by this institution, but it's a comment on the institution itself and what they were actually doing and asking their employees to do. Up, down I go.
yeah, he can turn invisible. I lost track of him.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Of course, it's not a literal disguise. Then that kind of defeats the purpose of a disguise, Avi.
You're just not gonna get it. It's fine.
Open secrets, fucking.
They're not joking. That was the whole thing.
It's a dumb business model, is all I'm saying.
And it was successful!
Yeah, well, it's successful, yeah, because there are just enough shameless people who went in being horny on main and paying to be horny on main.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. And that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, that you are also not wrong there, Koshe. Cartoon, listen. The thing is, I can't even argue that last point, Koshe, because you're not really wrong. Well, I would argue that shameless people would go regardless, Avi. Shameless people aren't gonna care about whether or not something is family friendly in advertisement or not.
taking a long time.
I was going to say, it's taking its sweet time. People brought their families there. I don't think any like people with morals brought their families there, but you know what? That doesn't change the fact that people did.
I was brought there at 13.
Yeah.
And I never went back
Yeah.
because it skeeved me out.
Because you were brought there by your family.
Yeah, they could pretend to be normal was the point.
God. Age past 30. Like, listen. It's long since been established that I have the personality of a fucking boomer, in many regards, Avi. This is no new information. Oh, joy. Now I'm just getting a white screen. Oh my god, really?
I'm still on my loading screen, so...
It shot me back to the previous story cutscene.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna skip past that.
Oh, I lost my connection.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Gonna skip past that cutscene. Ah. Yeah, no, I'm...
It says in progress.
Yeah.
You might have to leave the story and exit.
Right. Yeah, it's certainly looking like a Koshe.
Thanks for the resub, the Prime resub, Solus. I appreciate you.
Yes, much appreciated, Solus. Alright, so I might have to exit the campaign. Are you fully disconnected?
Yeah. I'm back on the co-op campaign save slot summary page.
Alright, I will in fact leave then.
Oh, I have to re-invite you. This is fine.
The wonders of technology.
God damn it, stop closing on me. Bitches. Stop it! No, it keeps closing on me before I can invite you to play. I don't know why.
Huh.
There we go.
Alright. Let me go ahead. Alright. Now, hopefully, things will go a bit more smoothly once you restart things.
Yeah.
This has already been an eventful stream. I'm just hoping that the VOD remains in one piece by the end of it. Ah, my word. So I'm going to close my door a little bit just to make sure that my exclamations to everyone within a 5-mile radius do not bleed into Lorelai's stream. Or rather, the stream that she is joining.
Oh, hi, Nick. Welcome.
Well.
Oh, we have to do this part again. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, there's something ahead, out the window.
Thankfully, you still have the guns I picked up the last time. We are getting by as best we can.
I recognize that structure in the
Hope you are
distance.
doing all
You
right.
missed an entire conversation of Griffin being wrong and not willing to admit he's wrong. So there was that.
To be fair, you'll have to be more specific. That seems to take up a good number of my streams.
I forget where we're going. Over this way, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And just double check on ammunition.
Stop being wrong so much and you'll be fine.
Uh-huh. It's just that simple, huh?
Yep. I don't know.
It's almost as if the crux of my whole fucking YouTube career is based on unpopular opinions that I have.
Unpopular opinions is not the same thing as being wrong, because opinions can't be wrong by definition.
Agree to disagree. I can list a good number of people who have, like, very wrong opinions.
So, there's a difference between being morally wrong and being outright wrong. Opinions can't be outright wrong, unless it's factual. And that's not really an opinion. I don't think I missed a single shot in this whole room. Go me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have been on fire for a good chunk of this playthrough.
Oh shit! Hi there, guys.
Well, there I go.
I'm not far behind you.
Yeah. Do not jinx either of those. Yeah, maybe not the best option.
I lasted longer than I thought I would. Go me.
GG. Oh. Another armored boy.
Yep.
Let's see here. Alright. Pins are wrong when they're just factually incorrect. Whether or not a game is good or not is objective and can't be wrong because... No, I 100% agree with that. Like, there's no such thing as an objectively good or bad piece of media. Because there's always going to be some audience for it.
It's Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just it. I know people who unironically like Duke Nukem Forever. You know? Am I going to tell them that they are factually wrong? No. Do I like Duke Nukem Forever? No. It is just, that is theirs to enjoy and not mine. And I know that there are many people who feel very similarly about things like, well, for example, games that I like, games that you like. I need to get new ammo. I will leave the ninja to you.
Oh shit. I'm out of ammo too.
Yeah, we might need to
I
backtrack
died.
a little bit. Alright. Hello. Now, let me see here. Yeah. Not the best combination, but it'll do in a pinch.
I only have one gun left, and it's a terrible electric shooting gun.
If you were a real friend, you wouldn't let them make such mistakes. Well, I mean, I did the right thing, and I'm no longer associated with that person. I'll say that much.
I'm reloading, get him.
I am also reloading. Alright, they're done.
Oh good, we got him. What is in my way? Okay, there we go. I need more space revolver ammo. What the fuck?
Ah, my word.
A truly glorious battle gets his ass handed to him, right?
Yes. Here comes a thrilling brawl. And begin! Probably butchered the actual script of what was said in that game, but I digress.
I didn't even know that was from a game.
Can
you turn this around again?
I may or may not have done just that, yes. Look, the point is we now have a shortcut.
I'm supposed to be the one bad at directions. That's my thing.
I'm a male VTuber. Of course I'm not going to pay attention to instructions or directions. When I'm driving my own stream, I'm going to drive straight into a fucking ravine.
You've done that multiple times, yes.
Yeah. You're not disproving my point.
I think that's vaporized someone.
Yeah. Always, lines like that always remind me of that, like, boss, you killed a child. Amazing! That's why you're number one.
How dare this game give me a fucking shotgun? I'm not good at shotguns.
I'll trade you.
Can we actually trade weapons?
I mean, if I can drop it. I'm trying to remember how, though.
I mean, there is another one over here.
Yep, it's on the ground for you.
Hold on. Gimme.
Alright.
Take that.
Thank you. This, well, not shotgun, but...
It fires like one.
It's a fucking... It's a grenade launcher.
No, it's not. Shoot
oh, no,
it.
wait. No, you're right. Yeah, it's functionally a shotgun. My mistake.
Hey,
button.
I told you. Button!
Quick way to always cheer your ass up.
Oh, Griffin did listen to Epic. I made him do it.
Oh, yeah.
He listened to it with me.
Yep.
Watching Silver play Expedition 33 Bad Directions is 100% their thing. It is!
A little bit. Hey, Cochet, could you do me a solid and allow that?
Is appreciated.
Understood. It was Cochet, a mod of yours?
Yeah. Thank you.
No. She took out the training facility? Those Spartans.
All gone.
All of them? Why would she...
Let's move.
So yeah, a little insight moment there. Cortana recruited the help of the on-site AI for a Spartan training facility to have it blow itself up, killing all the to-be Spartans in the process.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, by the way, Cloudy wants to know what you thought of Epic.
I thought it was very, very good. I feel that, like, some people fulfilled their role a bit better than others, and I feel that, like, a lot of the best acting in it really is really shown through and around the, I guess, the last half of the story. Like, around the point where, Cersei came into the picture, that's where I noticed, like, a bit of a, like, I mean, that's not to say the acting was, like, bad, but I felt like there was definitely a jump in quality once we started reaching the Cersei portion.
I have had a different song from Epic stuck in my head every single day since I watched it.
Nice. I mean, your mod is easier than waiting for Griffin to allow every other Yeah, no, fair enough.
That's fair. That's kind of what I did to Phoenix.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from, Avi. But, like, no, on the whole, like, it was very, very well done. And I will fully admit to tearing up by the end of it. Like with that last
Yes.
song in particular.
Yes. It's my favorite.
Like, I say this as an aromantic person who doesn't easily get roped
Here's the
into,
lift.
you know,
And it's not
love
powered up.
stories. This was a
Managed to
very
turn the
well-told
trappist
love
on.
story.
We're going to need to find a way to get it back online.
Stop moving.
Oh, hi there, guys. There we go.
Yeah, no, that was also a very good part of the story. I agree.
Which part? I can't. I'm not looking at
The moment in the underworld where Odysseus sees his mom.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Though I will say we might want to be careful about how much we talk about in case there are people in the chat who have not seen Epic just yet.
Yeah,
I mean, I say this as if the story itself had not existed for literal thousands of years.
The Odyssey is not new, but no.
True, but I mean, all the same, just something to keep in mind. Yeah, no, it was very well done. Yeah, I mean, they did change a lot of it, but to be fair, they also changed a number of details of, like, well, literal history for, you know, Hamilton. And yet it still, you know, succinctly tells the story of what happened in a way that makes it, you know, more relatable for the youths, quote unquote. Now, let's see here. I think we need to... Yes, we need to find battery packs for these thingies. So...
Okay. I was like, I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing here.
Just trying to remember whereabouts we can locate them. Not necessarily over there. But do believe we can procure them without too terribly much effort. Ah, yeah. Well, that's what these side doors are for, then.
Yeah. Found it. I was just about to say something.
Yeah.
It is nothing short of a miracle that I survived that onslaught.
Oh boy.
Oh, I died.
Wow.
I'm stuck in the ceiling.
I was going to
That's so
say,
funny.
I was going to ask if you were getting that as well.
Well, no, I switched to your screen to see it.
It's like, I have expected one of the fucking brutes to come up with a stick. Get the presents! Just beating you like a fucking piñata.
Oh, hi. Other Nick. We have two Nicks. Granted, the other Nick is now called Eggsteller, but whatever. But hi, Nick. Welcome. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry your game crashed 3 times, but at least it was around the time you were going to end stream anyway.
Ah, yes.
Game is going about as well as you can imagine, because it is Halo.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going surprisingly well, considering the last VOD I did for this game ate itself to death.
That was pretty funny. Where are you, by the way?
I am down in the tunnels looking for one of those battery packs.
Ah, you ran off without me. Got it. Oh, I died again. To answer your question, Cloudy, I play Pal World. I'm not sure about Griffin here.
No, I have not played Pal World. I have played, what was it called? It was the other Pokemon-like that was pretty popular, for a hot minute. Temtem. That's right. I played Temtem for a little bit.
He has a hammer! He has a hammer!
I was going to say.
I need it! Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
I'm trying my damnedest to help you from
Up!
Oh,
Nope, I died.
He's pretty fast on his feet for a big guy.
A little bit.
Calm down, Winston. Alright, I got him.
Cool, I just need to respawn.
Yeah,
I'm
there you
back!
are.
Give me my hammer!
Accept your hammer.
Hammer!
Jeez.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
One would hope after a shot like that.
To be fair, I've seen enemies in this game that take like 4 hits into the face of the hammer and survive.
Fair enough. God, this fucking...
Woo!
Come on, you fucking...
My deaths are very dramatic, you're correct, Nick.
There we go.
Looks like
Fucking
we're trapped
Christ.
in here.
And I was trying to read chat and run at the same time, it did not work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get it.
hi, Lady Octopus, welcome in.
Hello. All you missed were some very bizarre conversations and some technical difficulties. Honestly, you were doing just fine.
You know, as per the usual with any VTuber stream.
Yes. I'm glad you said it, not me. So you go ahead and carry the battery. I will cover you.
I found a battery. Oh yay! I love the idea of you covering me.
A teleporter
Oh, yay.
is powered up.
Oh, well. Did you already get teleported up? Oh, never mind. There you go.
No.
Okay, because Weapon just said that teleporter
Oh.
powered up.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Surprising no one. Here.
Thanks for the follow, Lady Octopus. I appreciate you. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the teleporter? But I found it.
There we are.
You're fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate everyone who follows me.
Absolutely.
Except for Griffin. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Well, I was about to give you a shout out, but you know what? Maybe I'll have to reconsider that now. You know? Maybe I'll have to reconsider who I do future Halo streams with. You know, I'm just not feeling so appreciated on my end.
We're on the last game.
The last game so far.
I guess that's fair. Where do we go from here? I'm lost. I'm bad at directions.
We are... Well... got some bad news for you, Silver. I'm not faring
You're
much
bad at
better
directions
myself.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
The
I'm
blind leading the
relatively
blind.
confident we are going in the right direction this time.
That is fair.
Also, thank you, Koshe. Much appreciated.
We need one more, I think.
Not
We
enough
do, in
power.
fact.
Wait.
How dare they?
That Earth?
Yes.
What's it doing here? It's beautiful.
We need more power. Let's go.
Now, let me
I fell. I
see.
wasn't paying attention to where I was going again.
Now, let me just try and make sure
I need to stop trying to read chat while running. It never ends well.
I was going to say...
It's not an illegal advertisement, Cloudy, if it's on my stream.
Is this one still locked down? Yeah.
I don't know where you went.
Oh, I went back through the teleporter to see if I missed anything.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright. Ah, my word.
This probably leads to the same place, I think, but...
Mayhaps.
No survivors! I fucking hate these shield guys. They can go eat my whole ass.
You know, there's something inherently charming about this dainty, borderline angelic being from another plane of reality, just screaming at the top of her lungs for no survivors. I say just as I hear Lorelei screaming something about killing from the next room.
That is pretty funny.
Alright, so for the uninitiated, M. Lorelei, fellow content creator, is in fact my roommate. Oh, you fuckers again.
Hold on, I have a hammer.
I was going to say.
I died. I got vaporized.
There I go. I am surprised that my stream is holding up as well as it is.
Stop bringing attention to it. It's gonna hear you.
You know what? With my luck and technology being what it is, you're not even wrong.
Someone brought a hammer to a gunfight. Expected result was expected. You're not
I mean,
wrong.
Solus does raise a valid point, to be fair.
Hey, it's worked before. Oh, I knocked his feather off his hat.
Now call him macaroni.
Yeah, come here, Yankee Doodle.
There's been some disgusting variants of that, like that I've heard on playgrounds over the years. Okay, there I go. Okay.
Yep, I died too. I got pincer attacked.
Ah, my word. I love Halo physics.
So that is a complicated question, Cloudy. I would classify it as fun. It's not always good.
Yeah.
In fact, it's sometimes not always fun.
I mean, that's just it. Like, even when it is not, like, what I would call good, there's some entertainment value to be found in it. I would recommend, like, if you have enough money for it, purchasing the Master Chief Collection to give each of the games a bit of a try. Because, like, each one has their own merits and their own, like, shortcomings.
Or you can just join my family plan, because I don't have one yet, and just play my version.
You know? Fair enough. I mean, I guess now is probably as good time as any to ask about your personal tier list of games that we've played from the Halo franchise.
Oh gosh. Actually, let's wait a little bit, just a few minutes, because I'm gonna have an ad starting soon.
That's absolutely fair.
So what I mean by family plan, I mean, like, you can, like, add people to, like, your Steam family or whatever and share a library, essentially. It's not actually called that, I just forget what it's called.
Oh, down I go.
Already? What
Yeah.
good are you? Ah,
I was going to say, give it another second.
Yeah, I don't think it'll let you do it, like, in different countries, but it should work with you and I, because we're in the same country. Cloudy.
It can only play games when the person sharing their library is offline. Interesting.
Well, they don't have to be offline, they just have to be not playing their library. And I'm usually not playing my library because I play on PlayStation mostly.
You know? Yes, I come to think of it. I think the majority of games I've seen you playing on Steam have been either with friends or for streams specifically.
Exactly. Yep. That is the only time I play Steam. Oh, hi.
I was gonna say, like, you have the hammer. You might want to make use of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wait until they get closer, so that way I don't get fucking murked. We both died, apparently. I guess this time you're stuck in the ceiling. Okay, good enough.
Yeah, I mean... See, the brutes want to make things equal opportunistic with their kills.
Oh, apparently, Steam changed it, so they, changed it so within the family, the number of people playing a game can only equal the number of people that own it. Oh, okay.
You know? The more you know. I think I might need to change my weapons.
That's fair. I'm gonna switch to my hammer, and I need you to cover me, okay?
I will do my damnedest. Hey, bada 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 bada. Hey, bada 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 bada. Shoot, bada bada bada. Wait, you didn't mention which brute you were going for.
I just kind of ran at the first one I saw.
All right, one down.
But now my hammer is now out of energy, so I can't use it anymore.
Well, I'm about to be out of health, so. Nice.
Oh, we got him!
Did a little kickflip
fucked!
too. Oh, well, here come these guys.
They were just extra pissed at you for some reason.
You know, probably because I smacked the shit out of one of them.
Maybe. I need more ammo. Hold on. There we go.
Alright, this time I will take the battery.
Cloudy wants to know if you'd be up for playing Pal World for a possibly, Seder-related event?
I think I understand what you're referring to, and depending on my availability, I would not necessarily be opposed.
That is fair. I think I know what you're implying as well.
Yes. I pick up what you're dropping. As the children say. The children don't say that.
It's actually, I pick up what you're putting down, but okay.
Yeah, I thought I'd put a little spin on it. If nothing else, I am a trendsetter.
No, you're not!
Listen.
You wear cargo pants every day. You're not a trendsetter.
And it's efficient and comfortable.
But that
and you would all be better off doing it.
I agree, but that's not a trend.
Heathens.
This is not a negotiation, Lord. This is your surrender. My terms are clear. You are aware of my capabilities, and I am fully acquainted with yours. If the Earth's government wants to fight, feel free. But hear this.
See, Cochet, he is a middle school boy in 2004 because he just never got any older. I mean mentally. Physically, he has gotten older.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I have a master's degree in behavioral neuroscience.
Earth?
Yeah, that doesn't mean you followed it.
Sea and city. Wiped it out.
Wiped out the headquarters?
All of it. We had to hide, regroup, come up with a plan.
To stop her?
To survive.
This feels very climaxy, I'm just saying.
It's like someone doesn't want us to leave.
You know, you might want to save that information for other streaming formats. I'm just saying.
Nope. Nope. I said what I said.
Uh-huh.
It was by design.
Atriox, leader
Wait, they misspelled it. I actually have a master's in neuroscience, right?
Neuroscience? I mean, at this point, it might as well be, given how many cryptids I'm surrounded by.
And you understand the consequences of defiance.
I do. Do you?
I'm gonna get some water because you guys haven't been bullying me into staying hydrated.
Okay, well, at least stick around for this part of the cutscene, because it provides a bit of necessary context.
Mostly predictable.
Going anywhere, I have a water bottle next to me.
Fair enough.
I just haven't been using it.
Look upon Doisek one last time, and remember, you chose this path.
As did you, Cortana.
She destroyed their home? Escherum's? Atriox's? An entire planet? How could she do that?
It's my fault.
How?
I should have stopped it. I could have reasoned with her.
Could you? It was her choice, her programming.
Was it? I don't know anymore.
There's something you're not telling me.
The only way to access the ring, to reach Cortana,
Was to make a copy. I'll get this open. Reconsider.
The consequences of your...
Back to your conservatory, Monitor. There's your grav lift. Let's get this over with.
And remember, you chose this path.
I'm her?
yes. An exact copy. It was the only option we had left.
My routines, systems.
All copies. Halsey removed any information that could compromise you. You're her.
You'll excuse me for being silent, Chad. I'm just letting the game speak for itself.
Will I
Same.
do what she did? Become what she became? Am I that already?
My mission was to ensure that doesn't happen. It still is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. It can't be.
I mean, she's not an exact copy. She has clothes.
Yeah, true, but the actual coding for her.
Was to destroy.
No, I know. I'm just being facetious.
Oh, yeah. It's almost as if that's one of the reasons we're friends.
I've restored the.
Oh, my game
deletion
audio is a little
protocols.
quiet. Hold on.
Ah, yes.
I'm ready. It has been an honor.
Okay. I upped it a little bit.
Just promise me one thing. Whatever happens, save him. He needs you. You're all he has.
We do it together.
There's the man who tried to delete you last stream. Just saying.
Yeah, they're both going through it.
Can you?
Can you not get that close to me when you're crying, micro-wife?
But I want to.
So yeah, that's supposed to be the quote-unquote big twist here. Weapon is in fact a carbon copy of Cortana that was made to grant them access to the ring so they could delete Cortana.
Let's go.
Not a very good twist. I kind of figured that out.
Yeah, no, it was pretty easy to figure out. Yep.
I had to get my shields back, which is why I was taking
Yeah,
cover
no,
back there.
I was
but-
also ducking and taking cover. Sir.
Murder.
Those elements are clear of luck.
More coming this way.
Yep.
There we are.
Yep. Wombo combo.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw a vanity plate today at work, like on someone's car that said "Wham Bam."
Nice.
I laughed.
The sad thing is there's probably a good number of people who are probably going to see that and go, is that a Flintstones reference?
Probably. I know you guys have been chatting. I'll look in a second. I'm trying not to die.
Yeah, again, we cannot speak and videos game at the same time.
No, I can speak and videos game at the same time. I just have a hard time reading and not dying at the same time.
I suppose that is also fair.
My laptop decided it wants to charge again. Yay! I would have appreciated it if you agreed to that during my stream at co-op. Yes, the game does in fact have friendly fire. I have killed Griffin on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Yeah.
That's how you know we're friends.
Yeah, he keeps just jumping in the way of my fucking bullets.
Oh,
but,
is that what
here
we're
we are.
calling it now? Is that
That's
what
exactly
we're
what
in
we're
fact calling it? Jumping in
Yup,
the
get
way
good,
of
loser.
your bullets.
Get good, loser.
Uh-huh. Try to use anything except a sniper rifle, loser.
I'm using a space revolver right now, thank you very much, loser.
Mm-hmm. Play any other class than Dragoon, loser.
I just don't like it.
Uh-huh. I'm just hearing excuses.
You watched me play Machinist, what are you talking about?
I watch you try to play Machinist.
Wow, says the guy who's never played the game ever.
Uh-huh. I'm progressing the fucking videos game story.
Kids, calm down, we can all be losers.
You know, I mean, we're all VTubers, so that kind of goes without saying.
I'm a loser, baby. We're talking about Final Fantasy.
Stop fighting!
Mom and Dad are fighting again!
I just picture, like, Avi lifting up, like, Koshei as the weird, sad puppy.
Right.
Koshei, can you please draw that?
Oh, that's true, Solus. We do have to keep pushing for a higher trill record.
Thank you, Koshei. I appreciate you. But you just, like, this, like, unamused rabbit, like, holding up this, like stop fighting! By the fucking scruff.
With just, like, the sketchiest looking me and Logician just arguing in the distance.
Absolutely.
Oh, is he gonna do the thing again?
Well,
I hope it doesn't do the thing again. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're
it
good.
did a thing, but not the thing.
Oh, it's kind of jumpy for a second.
Nah, yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, like, especially when a level just starts up, I feel like I'm fucking ice skating.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, oh shit, I just got teleported. It's fine, we're fine. This is all good.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
Mission complete!
Wait. I'm picking up something on all banished frequencies. That is not good.
What's wrong?
Yeah, elaborate, weapon.
What this place is. This is where Chaklock shipped his victims to. The House of Reckoning.
Yeah, the physics are unfucking themselves, exactly.
Yeah. While simultaneously fucking themselves.
That's a talent.
You know? Once again, insert Project Melody joke here.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why Project Melody is always the person I default to when it comes to, like, lewd tuber jokes, but...
Which one is that one?
It's... Well, a lewd... You mean what are lewd tubers, or which VTuber
No,
is that?
no. Which VTuber is that?
The one who's a computer program turned lewd tuber.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Of course,
See,
I
the
say
only
that as though that were
lewd tuber I
also
know
fucking I say that as though there weren't a dozen fucking, like, YouTuber AI characters out there.
That's fair.
Hey,
See, the only YouTuber I know of is the Snake Lady.
Oh, Victoria? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the sheer number of, like... Because I feel like...
Oh, I saw you.
I enjoy seeing, like, unique takes on, like, what a VTuber can be. Because, like, I feel like at this point there's been, like, 200 different Demon Clown VTubers. Like, not the shit on, like, Demon Clown VTubers, but, like, I've seen a lot of them by now. So I always like seeing, like, new types of, like, character designs being adapted for VTubing. Like, that's why certain ones stick out to me more than others. And again, this is not me commenting on the quality of, like, you know, what it is they do, or just how entertaining they are. Just, like, I would like to see more variety in the types of characters that show up as VTubers.
Griffin.
See, there you go. Perfect example.
Griffin.
Nick. Yep.
Griffin.
What?
There's a tank.
Yes. I should have known. I should have known. Above any intellectually stimulating, like, discussions, this would take the priority.
Tank.
Yeah. And a very merry unbirthday to you. Do you even know where we're going?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought not.
Point me in the direction, weather boy.
Wow. Well, I can't because I'm in the gunner seat and I can't access the map. Actually, hold on. Yes, I can access the map. I was, in fact, Boo Boo the Fool. Okay, there we are. So the good news is you are currently going in the right direction.
Hey, that never happens.
Well, that paired with the fact that they're playing the theme means that we're getting a bit closer to the, well, the risk of invoking that joke again, the climax. Oh, okay.
Fire, what? I'm gonna die. I was hoping I could do the hijack thing again where I get to plant in a fucking grenade, but it didn't let me.
Well, I am about to yeah, there you go.
Triumph for the banished.
But yeah, no, like, and I do want to, like, circle around and just say, like, just because something has been done before doesn't mean it can't be done again in new creative ways. It's just, like, for my money, or not even for my, just in terms of, like, gaining my attention and interest, I like to see a bit more variety in, like, the types of characters that can pop up in any form of media. It's like, for example, with sci-fi, I am very much sort of tired of seeing, like, the specific alien races that are just, what if human but blue? You know, like, give me something with a bit more creativity. Like, something that looks like more, I don't know, a cuttlefish with floating eyes and, like, maybe robotic appendages. Or, I don't know, something. Something that isn't just inherently just green human, or human with scales instead of skin, you know? It's the same thing with VTubers. I want to see a bit more variety in, like, the types of characters that pop up. And, like, what it is they do. And, like, I realize that I am just a guy. I'm just a guy in terms of, like, my overall aesthetic, so I try to mix things up a little bit in terms of what can be done on my streams. Like, for example, the whole, like, D20 aspect of, like, when people redeem something, and I, you know, have to roll D20 to see what it is I'm going to do for that redeem from a set list. It's not something I've really seen done in a lot of other streams, but I realize that it's entirely possible it has been done, but because it's something I don't see as much of, I want to try and add a bit more variety to, you know, what can be done within that sort of circle of things. If that makes any sense. I understand I tend to get a bit rambly when it comes to these types of subjects, but...
A bit.
Into the flaming tank?
I say with all the love in my boobs.
Right. I guess it's our funeral.
Oh, I died again.
Oh. I thought you were in the tank.
All the love in... No.
Then why did you say hop in?
That because it was on fire. I didn't.
Never mind. Okay. Yeah, okay. So maybe we don't take the tank.
with all the love in my boobs. Nah, tank is good.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead and take the tank then.
Okay.
You go that way. I'll go home. Oh, my word.
Where'd my tank go? Ah, it respawned us in a different
I was
spot.
gonna say, a little there, and there, and there.
Yeah, tank is already here and on fire, so,
Yeah, so, have fun with that.
it's all good. I found a ghost.
Ah, my word.
Oh, I got blown up!
Yeah.
To be fair, I am just foregoing all, like every single,
Safety precaution.
ounce of strategy in my body.
Well, that might be somewhat of an issue.
I'll be fine. To quote Final Fantasy XIII, heroes don't need plans.
Uh-huh.
Worked out great for them most of the time.
I was going to say that the key distinguishing thing there is, like, most of the time. I want you to think back to the fucking protagonist of Final Fantasy X, Silver. Did it work out for him?
That's... Well, I said Final Fantasy XIII, different games.
Yeah. Well, I would also argue it didn't necessarily work out great for them either, considering what happens at the start of Final Fantasy XIII too.
To be fair, that wasn't their fault.
Ah, boy.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, well, there I go.
Ah, damn it. I was so close.
Yeah. Also, as a general reminder, you do have a gravity hammer.
My gravity hammer's out of energy. I said this.
I mean, I might be mistaken, but I think it can be recharged, same as guns.
It can. I just haven't found a kinetic energy recharge. Not kinetic. Sorry. The blue one.
Yeah, well, one of the blue ones. Either way.
Yeah, one of the blue ones.
Oh, well, I guess I'm here now.
Yep.
I can think of worse spawn points.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. Damn it.
Well.
Ah.
Good fight. Let us find another.
Let's find another.
Me going down the bunny slope skiing.
I'll make it to that fucking alien tank eventually. I will.
I forget if I've ever told you that story. Like, the first time I went, like, downhill skiing.
I don't recall, actually.
I mean, there isn't too terribly much to it. All you really need to know is that I ended up falling, like, while going down the bunny slope, or the bunny hill, whatever they call, like, the first-timer slope for new skiers. And I was doing relatively fine until I wasn't. And I fell flat on my face, and I just sort of, like, stayed there out of embarrassment for about 5 minutes.
You just stayed there?
I basically, my mindset was like, okay, if they think I'm hurt, they won't fucking laugh at me. Also, they won't see how fucking beat red my face is right now.
I mean, I guess that part's fair.
Oh, once again.
Haha! I made it! Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you made it alright. You made a fine red mist.
And then I blew up.
You know, gaining any new skill is a motherfucker and a half, Avi. I will agree with that.
Yeah, it is.
And, like, on the one hand, the unfortunate thing is it does literally come down to you will never get better unless you practice, but it still doesn't help the element of imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, this was something that very recently came up in another stream when we were delving through Chapter 4 of Deltarune, which I will not elaborate on for those of you who have not played Chapter 4. Though the VODs are up still, I think, on my Twitch channel, if you want to check them out. And they should be on my YouTube VOD channel before too terribly long. But suffice it to say, just because someone is already good at something does not detract from you, like, having value in trying to also acquire that skill. Oh, God. Whoa, hey.
All right.
Are you dead?
Nope.
Nice. Might come in handy.
I'm guessing that's it. The House of Reckoning. I was right. It really is a suitably ominous name. How do we get in there?
I died. I was doing well for a hot
God damn
minute.
it. I got taken out by snipers.
As we just stare at my Master Chief's crotch.
I mean, to be fair, they don't really help highlighting it as much as they do with this Model 5 armor.
Yeah, honestly.
Actually, I think this is the Mark 6. I could be wrong. Is this the Mark 6 or
whatever.
Mark 5? Like, Halo experts fucking fact check me on this. Or fact check
I'm pretty
me
sure
on this.
there are no Halo experts in our stream, but okay.
Just like solid things like rigging so much more. That is also extremely valid, Avi. And the thing is, like, often enough, I feel as though... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm back here.
Yep, we're back here.
Well,
Oh!
yeah. Probably not going to be back here for long. Yeah, there I go.
Stop!
But I find often that, like, in the process of trying something that I'm unfamiliar with, I will find either aspects of it or tangentially related skill that I enjoy even more. And then I will lean into that. For example, I got started making YouTube videos back in 2007. And I do still enjoy making videos, but as I gradually honed my, skills in video editing, something I found that I really enjoyed, and I would argue is my favorite aspect of video editing, is the audio editing. And thus, I began to lean a bit more into the audio side of things, and started doing things like audio plays. Oh, there I go already. And after that, it became kind of one of the things I was best known for among certain groups. Yep. Once it starts winding up like that with that sound effect, it's your cue to bail.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
It's all good. Yeah, you actually enjoy enough to keep doing it, and yeah, I mean that's another aspect of it, AV. Like voice acting, or rigging, or things like that. Whatever it is that you enjoy dabbling in, even if it's just as a side hobby, like if you're enjoying it, let that be the motivation to keep doing it. Like, even if it's like, oh, I'll never be as good as so-and-so, or I might not be able to make a career out of this, if you're having fun with it, let that be the driving force. Which I understand is very much easier said than done in a lot of cases, where we're often put under pressure, either like by the existence of certain people being good at a certain thing, or even just like, oh, I'm in a pinch and need to make money now. But, yeah. It's about as close to quote-unquote good advice as I feel I can give. At least as far as creative stuff is concerned. Also, I respawned in the gunner seat.
I missed my see, that's why I don't melee, because I missed.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick up some new weapons. And you're already... well. Stand back, friends.
Thanks a ton, Chief.
There. And now we have some allies who can help us out.
Oh, yay. Useless NPCs. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can you, like, co-pilot this with me? I forget.
I think you're the only one who can actually pilot it, but I can jump in the gunner's seat.
That's what I meant.
That's it. The House of Reckoning. I was right. It really is a suitably ominous name.
Oh
How
boy.
do we get in there?
We fight.
That didn't work.
Yeah, not so much.
Oh! I didn't make it out of the blast radius.
No, you did try, though, to your credit.
I did try.
Also, it's a small detail. I appreciate that the armor for the hunters that are specifically related to the Banished with their affiliation are painted differently than those affiliated with the Covenant.
Yeah, I just fucking hate him.
Also, knowing our luck, it probably did not save us getting a hold of that tank.
Probably not.
Has it really only been like an hour 45 minutes? It feels like we've been streaming longer than that.
It does. Hey, it did.
Yeah, that's good.
Come here.
I'm releasing
Get
the
in, loser.
NPCs again.
We're going shopping.
Get in, loser.
That's what I just said.
I admittedly didn't hear the loser part.
I might have gone the wrong direction.
Mayhaps. Halo.
Yeah, I
physics.
saw that. That was pretty funny.
It never changed.
They're almost as good as Bethesda physics.
I know. They have their charms. We might want to stick back and just try and pick off who we can from here for a moment.
Yeah, probably.
Well, there I go.
Fucking hell.
That's just it. Those shields only last so long. GG.
Yeah, I need to get out of here though.
Yeah.
I got stuck on rocks.
All right. Good work.
Here we are.
All right, now it's time to go shopping.
Yep.
All right, let's see here.
The fuck?
Oh. Oh, well, I guess they followed us.
I didn't know they could do that.
They do have legs. Things technically
Oh
stopping
yeah,
them
but
from doing
I thought
that.
it was outside their like. I know. I just thought it was outside their like area.
No, they can follow us as long as the road continues.
Bye, Nick. Night night.
All right, take care, Nick. What's my opinion on OOT? I unfortunately don't know what that is, Amy.
Yeah, I'm not positive, but that is myself.
I just see oot, unfortunately. Ocarina of Time? Well, I've never played it. I am familiar with it. Though admittedly, the bulk of my familiarity... actually, no, I'm thinking Majora's Mask. Well, I've not played Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. In fact, the only Zelda games that I have properly played are Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I think I may have tried to play Link to the Past at one point, but I think I just sort of lost track of it. No, not lost track of the game, but just like lost interest, I guess. Yeah, I think it mainly comes down to the fact that for the longest time, Zelda games just kind of were not my style. And that's why Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom kind of stuck out to me as much as they did, because they're far more action-oriented.
Griffin, I landed myself in hot water. It would be great if you came over here to help me.
I see.
Thank you. Well, this is gonna end poorly.
Probably.
Unless we can get behind it, it's gonna end poorly.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. God, buddy, hop to safety here.
Yeah. Skyrim your way up those mountains.
Exactly.
That works. I'm back.
You're back?
Yep.
Alright.
How the fuck? Hold up. I keep forgetting about my grappling hook. There we go. Nope, that didn't work.
To be fair, so do I.
Oh, hi. That's not gonna do shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whatever. No, I'm talking about the thing I just picked up.
But yeah, I mean, I will say, like, despite never having played Ocarina of Time, I think it is an intriguing story. I think it is absolutely an interesting take on the whole, like, time travel to save the future sort of thing, which you admittedly don't see as much in fantasy. In fact, I think one of the only other times I've actually seen time travel implemented fairly well in a fantasy story was with the Dragonlance series of books. Alright. Okay, yeah. Are you dead?
Yep.
Alright, I will try and Skyrim to safety here. Alright.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, we have to pincer it. There's no way we're
No,
killing
we
it otherwise.
absolutely do, yeah. I just need to get more ammo.
Chrono Trigger would absolutely count as fantasy. It's just because it has time travel doesn't make it any less fantasy.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely fucking fantasy. It's just like, it's another one of those games where like, I tried to get started with it, but I just... And the thing is like, this is gonna sound especially fucking egregious considering I play both Gaspar and Lavos from Chrono Trigger the musical. I just couldn't get into it from a gameplay perspective, because I generally, like, don't care for most turn-based RPGs. Like, I'm usually a sort of, like, action gamer or bust type of person. Which I know is fucking hilarious considering I enjoy Pokemon as much as I do. But, like, even with Pokemon, I feel like... Yeah, I feel like your typical Pokemon game is still faster paced than most turn-based RPGs. Maybe it comes down to the fact that you only really have one party member, quote-unquote, active at a time, but it just sort of flows a lot quicker. Like, especially if you, like, disable, like, move animations and stuff. Like, and this was especially the case with Legends Arceus. Like, Legends Arceus streamlined the shit out of the Pokemon battle system.
I killed it! I killed it! I killed it!
Hell yeah, good job. Am I looking forward to ZA and their active? I very much am, honestly. Like, I have been very much wishing for years now. Oh, I'm gonna see what I can do about those,
Damn it!
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm gonna see what I can't do about those snipers. But I've been hoping for a long time for a more action-oriented Pokemon game where all of the Pokemon's moves were relegated to, like... face buttons and things like that. And that seems to be the implication of what we're going to be getting in ZA, and I am all for that. And I feel like they were sort of hinting at that, to an extent at least, with the mechanic they introduced in Scarlet and Violet's DLC, where you could take control of a Pokemon and walk it around. And I'm very, very happy to see that. I understand that the other side of that, unfortunately, is that it means the game may not be as accessible to people who might not have the best reflexes or are more used to and prefer the more turn-based stuff. And I do feel bad for them, but I am still very much looking forward to this being a different type of Pokemon game. Because the Legends games are specifically stated to be, you know, mainline games. You know, as far as, you know, how they've been assessed, you know, described by the, you know, developers of Pokemon. And I feel like we have drastically needed updates in the mechanics of Pokemon to make them more engaging, more interesting for, like, a new generation of people. Because, I mean, frankly speaking...
There's an elite in here.
Yeah, I see him. Doing a little dance,
yay, we
making
did
a
it.
little love, getting down tonight.
We did it. We didn't even get murdered yet.
Exactly.
Well, by that guy at least.
Yeah.
We usually get murdered by them at least once.
I am excited for Grandpa Zaza. You would be, Koshé. Which, again, I'm not blaming you. You would be far from the first person to be openly thirsty for AZ.
Oh, shit. There's another tank down there.
Ah, yeah. Well, then we should probably go and scavenge ourselves up some vehicles.
Probably. But I don't think it would fit through here.
Well, not through here, no. But there was probably up. Well, here we fucking go.
What?
I lowered the gate.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a gate.
Every gate has a door. Or, rather, every
forgot.
gate has a mechanism to lower it.
That's fair.
This is mine.
Rude. How dare.
You can find your own. I'm pretty sure there was a chopper
think
somewhere back here.
I blew it up.
You know?
It was an accident, but I blew it up.
Accident, she said.
It was! I was in a tank! It happened to be collateral damage, not my fault.
I suppose that is fair. If it's any consolation, it probably won't be too terribly long before I have to fucking try and cash this in for gold, as it were.
That's fair.
What's left of it.
Ah, shit.
Are you down?
Nope. It was just dicey for a second. Nope, now I'm down.
Okay, well, I'm backing up. There you are. Ah, well, they brought their
Yeah.
aerial friends, so...
The music is so fucking good.
Oh, yeah. And I'll even say this as well, like, say what you will about certain decisions that were made about the writing of the 343 Halo games, the music has been consistently fucking spectacular. Like,
And to be fair, I liked most of the writing for 343
yeah.
versions of the game, or rather, like the 343 games, but like, there was just that one that I'm just like, well, that's kind of a ripoff, but okay.
oh yeah. And like, there are a number of people who are not happy about the direction they took, like Cortana, and like, I can understand where they're coming from, but honestly, it still feels very much in character for her, unfortunately, given everything she's been through.
I'm super dead, by the way.
Yeah. It happens. Try and back up a bit. There we are.
There we go.
You, sir. You are a charlatan and a cad. I do not appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either.
Okay.
I am running out of bullets. That is a wall.
Oh. I'll try and draw their fire.
I charged into enemy territory like a dumbass, but here we are.
I mean... Unfortunately, that will not always get you through every obstacle in these types of games.
It will not. In fact, it rarely does.
Yep.
Aw, shit.
Case in point.
Yeah. It works in Mass Effect, usually.
Well, unfortunately, I hate to tell you, Mass Effect, this is not.
I also said usually. This is the point of the game, guys, where we just die a bunch of times because my brain stopped working an hour ago. Nah.
In all fairness, it is past midnight where you are.
Yeah, it is. And I have to be up early tomorrow to bring my car to the doctor.
Oh, fun. So, I'm going to recommend then that we probably call it after we take care of these ne'er-do-wells over here.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, Nick is also over on the Pacific coast, so...
Yeah. Taking care of a good number of the elites.
Good.
Well...
Aw, shit!
I'm back.
Okay, I somehow managed to survive that, so I'm not entirely positive how, but I did.
Thank you, lucky stars. As the children most assuredly do not say.
I was gonna say, they do not.
You know, this would be a perfect opportunity to use your melee.
I tried that, it didn't work.
Well, that's why you punch him more than once. Like that.
Just because melee works for you, doesn't mean it's gonna work for everyone. People have different playstyles. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
You can try.
I will succeed. I like my long range. I like being a sniper, despite the fact that this game does not give me sniper rifles very often.
Yeah. So as if
But I can snipe. I can snipe with most things. Mass Effect has made me very good at sniping with a pistol. Hey, I like the the hammer is the one exception, Nick. Don't be on his side. Like, whose side are you on? How dare you?
The side of reason, apparently.
Oh, it sounds like our musical artist like passed out on his fucking keyboard again because we have that low D note once again.
Yeah. Well, probably just got sick and tired of hearing us argue.
Probably. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, nope, 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 nope.
Oh, there I go.
I saw that happen. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit to try and let you respawn.
Thank you.
Yep.
Alright. Now, where were we? Oh. Sounds like we have some new friends over here.
We do. Ah, one of them's on a turret too.
Sir. You're trying to have an adult conversation here. Would you please?
This is an A-B conversation, so see your way out of it.
Okay, but that was really good.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I've admittedly not heard that one before. That was very good. Well played. That works on multiple levels, too. Well done.
I know! You're welcome! Love you too, Nick. I have some pretty good one-liners on occasion.
Oh, yes.
Not terribly often, but it happens.
What was the one you mentioned earlier, like, I think before stream, that you like to always default to?
Oh, hoisted by my own petard.
Yeah.
I died, by the way.
That one's always fun. Yeah. See, my nostalgia-clinging mind always just forces my brain to, like, reroute its fucking... its thought process to Captain Picard whenever I hear the word petard.
Master Check Solus, you're the best.
Alright, where and when the hell are we?
That's a great question. But our music I woke up again, so there's that.
There is, in fact, that. Before we proceed to the tank, we should probably take care of our friends over on the left.
I agree. Oh, there's a guy in the fucking turret.
Yeah, I was gonna say, him being chief among them.
Damn it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna need to take advantage of, like, grenades for this guy.
Yes, Nick, I was the one of the jerk X that attached a sticky bomb to my back and told me to run forward.
I mean, I will say, Avi, if you are looking for, like, starting soon music and things like that, I can name a number of different people, I think, who would be perfect for the job. And I can hook you up with, deets on that after this.
I think the main issue is probably cost, which is why they mentioned making it themselves.
That's also entirely fair.
Because as much as I adore Cam, and who absolutely did a wonderful job on mine, he's not the cheapest.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% agree. Which is why I figured, like, Cam is good for, like, you know, the larger commission things, but I also know people who are just generally good at making little jingles and also, like, other maybe not so traditional pieces of music that are nonetheless very, very good. So thankfully,
what was awful, Nick? I missed it. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I was even gonna say, like, Koshe, like, not to volunteer you, but, like, for as a little, like, insight into things, the music that plays during the credits section at the end of all my streams was done by Koshe. Like, it's not something that Koshe really advertises all that much, but they are incredibly talented when it comes to making music.
Yes, my boyfriend with the bombs, the big asshole. Yes. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, yep, there we go. Investing infinite time over hundreds of years into slow and steady passive income streams like Vampire Family from every vampire movie. Right, yeah. Honestly.
A little bit.
Cost 15 compliments. That's pretty easy. Yeah, I can just repeat "you're cute" 15 times. That would probably work, right?
I mean. Alright, tanks taken care of.
Nice. Oh my god, we fucking did it.
Hell yeah. Must be unique compliment every time.
Okay, hold on. Is it considered a unique compliment if I tack a new endearment on the end of it each time? Is that a new compliment?
We are actively looking into the negotiating process here, folks, live on twitch.tv.
Right.
The pact is being sealed as we speak.
Okay, but what if I just, like, record a sexy voice for you because I know you really like voices? How about that? Can I do that instead?
What if we recorded 2 sexy voices? I can hear the dial-up sound effect. Notice how Crochet capitalized that one.
No.
Ah, my word. The price is now $30,000. Crochet will remember that. Everyone disliked that.
You're right.
I apologize, Nick.
Oh yeah. I forget Nick also likes the audio stuff.
I apologize.
Oh, by the way, Nick, or whoever wants to torture Nick, and they've been my friend for a number of years, so I give you permission. If you want to redeem the Ara Ara, I can also make them blush.
And likewise, if you want to redeem the voice on my stream, you can do just that.
Ah-da-da.
You see, you are getting better at that.
I'm muting y'all.
Hell, I'll do it for free.
The bridge is down. Looks like the controls are up on that platform.
Yours always sounds like you're in the middle of a happy finish. If you get my drift here.
I was gonna say, let's see.
I totally thought you were a brute in there, and I was about to shoot you, but I recognized the armor, so I'm like, no,
you're just looking for excuses at this point. Don't lie.
You can't prove that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's almost as if we know a good number of incredibly talented people. It's almost as if. I'm trying to remember.
You should just shoot him, Silver. Oh, I fell.
Well, there you go. Oh, well, there I go as well. Also, thank you, Nick, for the follow. It's much appreciated. Crochet is ordering a hit.
Everyone should follow.
Yeah. It was only a matter of time. Alright, so.
Gonna fucking die.
So, here's the question. We have just reached a new save point. Would you like to call it here?
Yes.
Or would you like to see if we can't push things a little further?
Well, seeing as how it's almost 1 in the morning for me, we should probably call it here. But first...
That's cute.
No, they told me they ordered the hit on my stream! I had to do it for Crochet! I had to do it for Crochet.
I know. And now we're even.
There we go. There we go. That's hilarious, though.
And there was much rejoicing.
But now we're
okay, so I think this is a good time to end stream.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing on my side, by the way, Griffin?
I mean, I literally just cut the game as soon as I did that, so unfortunately not.
That's fair. I need someone to just clip this for me after stream so I can show Griffin, because it's so fucking funny.
But yes, surprisingly a smooth running Halo stream. We have not had one of those for quite some time.
Yeah, exactly.
But thank you, as
I'm
always, for
gonna-
joining me / letting me join you for this arduous journey.
Oh, of course. Oh, actually, before we go, I never answered my rank list of Halos.
Ah, yes, by all means.
Damn, yeah, Laura, you just missed. We're at the end of the stream. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we literally just decided, since it's nearly 1 in the morning for Silver, maybe we should call it. But by all
and
means.
like I said, I have to get up early to bring my car to the doctor's.
Yeah. But yeah, I am very curious to see like how they stack up in your mind.
So honestly, I think Infinite has been my favorite so far, so that's number 1. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate you. But because I just like the 343 games better.
That's fair.
And I feel like I feel like I would have liked the last one better than this one if they hadn't fucked up the final fight. So that one's probably second, despite the ending. Because the rest of it was great. We didn't get to play 5 because it's not available, so I'm not gonna count that one.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think 1, 2, and 3 is the order it goes in for the rest of it, just because I'm not a big fan of the original trilogy, just like the writing itself.
That's entirely fair. I mean, the writing was very much secondary to the game mechanics at that point, which is not to say that it isn't still the case, but
I've always been a like a story bitch, and like I'm a sucker for a good story, and like these ones are so much better at storytelling.
How did I know you were going to specifically say
one,
story bitch?
Because you know me.
Yeah.
But we've been friends for like 20 years, Griffin. Jesus. But like I feel like this does a better job telling the story, and where the other ones was just like, it kind of did the Borderlands thing where it was just like, let's make a shooting game, then think of the story after. And I just like it better this way.
Yeah, I get you.
But that being said, actually no, I lied. So it's going to be from descending order 3, 2, 1 as my last slots, because as the games progressed, they did get better.
Okay.
But yeah, so it goes Infinite, the one before this one. Actually, no, I forgot about ODST. I'm gonna make ODST actually my number 1.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you didn't mention Reach up until this point as well.
I forgot about Reach too.
Well, that's saying something, isn't it?
I'm bad at this. Well, to be fair, I did love Reach. But I think I would go ODST, then Reach, and then Infinite, and the one before this one, and then 3, 2, 1. There we go. I got it.
That's entirely fair. I think for my sensibilities, and also because I'd be lying if I said there weren't any sort of nostalgia-based influence here. I think for me, the top of my list is probably always gonna be Reach, just because of like how streamlined everything felt. The fact that it was very much like kind of at the start of everything in terms of the overall like mainline Halo games. The fact that going into it, you kind of know what's going to happen. It's just a matter of like how it happens. And the fact that you're playing someone other than just this storied, big, strong gunman guy who doesn't afraid of anything. Like, you're literally some nameless, soldier whose actions and influence are going to forever shape the course of history. And I feel like next that, I would agree, probably the next one on my list would probably have to be honestly, I'm kind of torn between a couple of options. I want to say maybe the next one down would also be the likes of either Infinite or maybe even 3. It's hard to say, honestly, because as much as I'm enjoying Infinite, it did take me a while to get used to some of the mechanics. A good chunk of which being the fact that the control schemes differ a little bit from most other Halo games. But yeah, in terms of an overall top 3, Reach is going to be at the top. Infinite would be somewhere in there, and if I had to pick a third for those top 3, I feel like I would have to go with, if not the OG Halo for just the goofiness and just how unhinged everything was and how little they'd figured out, then maybe either 2 or 3, because that was when they started dipping more into the storytelling aspect of things, like with more emphasis on the Arbiter as a character. But, yeah.
The Arbiter. He's my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. He's everyone's boyfriend. He gets around. But,
Me too, Cloudy. I also miss when Destiny was good.
I will say I do wish that we could have had the opportunity to play Guardians. So the fact that we were not able to does sort of like put a damper on my ability to properly gauge things. But even just having watched like playthroughs and like the story cutscenes and stuff, I have mixed feelings about how Cortana was ultimately handled. But all in all, it still works. And I feel like that's sort of something that a lot of like diehard Halo fans kind of overlook. It's like, oh no, like why would you villainize Cortana? She's my Blorbo. She's my waifu. And now she's on my fucking computer like Bonzi Buddy. But honestly, I'm just glad that you've been finding enjoyment in this sort of semi-retrospective for me and introductory for you playthrough of the series.
I've been enjoying it for the most part. There have been a couple of parts where I'm just like, this is just bad design. But other than that...
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, I agree. Like, certain bosses I just wish would go away, to put it politely.
Yeah.
But, by and large, I'm still enjoying this. I'm glad you're still enjoying this. And, I'm looking forward to the next time we get to play this together. And hopefully, my computer will still be just as cooperative then as it has been today. So...
Knock on wood.
Ah, yes. So thank you all once again for joining us, both of us. If you are not already following Silver, I highly recommend doing so. As she said, she's been a good friend of mine for a little over 20 years now. And
I don't think we're over yet, but we're pretty much at the mark.
More or less. Regardless, she is a good friend of mine, and she is far more entertaining than she will ever give herself credit for, despite me ribbing into her as much as I normally do. That's just kind of our thing. But go check her out, give her a follow, subscribe if you aren't already. All that good
and of course, do the
stuff.
same for Logician.
How dare you? How actually very dare
How
you.
dare I? How dare I plug my friend?
Is that what the kids are calling it
I
now?
will not. I will not change my wording. I refuse.
I was going to say. On that delightful note, thank you all very much for joining us, and until the next time, always remember to fucking think. Take care, everyone.
And on my end, I'm good. Yeah, and on my end, I'm gonna be rating Boshi again because they're the only ones online. So
Sounds good.
So let's say hi to Boshi.
All right.
I would like to thank everyone for showing up. I appreciate you. I will be streaming tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern Time with Cloudy as my co-host. We're going to be playing more Expedition 33. And Sunday, I may or may not stream. It depends on how I feel after D&D.
That's absolutely valid. I still need to figure out what it is I'm going to be doing for stream tomorrow. Yeah. Until then, take care, everyone.